This is indeed the second time I'm recording this video. The biggest takeaway I had as I was editing the previous version was that I wasn't really me. I was looking at myself and I was like, you're down, bro. You need to take a second and think and breathe. So I did. I listened to my advice. And I still want to do the video I was gonna do, but I just, full transparency, I was staying weekly for a while there and fell off given current events. But I'm gonna give myself that pass and just move forward. All that being said, this video is two things. It is one part a list of games that you can try to pick up while we're all sort of stuck inside and thinking about other stuff. And also a bit of a recap for myself as well as you as where the channel has come from and where it's going and what it means to me as things move forward just in general. So first, let's get started on that list and just get through that, and then we can talk about the channel stuff. So the first pair of games on my list are actually Monument Valley 1 and 2. These are puzzle games where you manipulate a game board for a character to get from point A to point B. And that's really it. You move pieces around, you create pathways, and you flip switches, and easy to learn, difficult to master, as every good game should be. And it's the kind of game where you can sit down with somebody and just go through some puzzles, similar to how you do a crossword, but it's a puzzle game and it's a little different than that. But still, same social experience. So if you're stuck at home with somebody, this might be something fun to do on the couch while you're just trying to get away from all the news. It's definitely what video games have been for me right now, is just getting away from all the news. And there's a certain game on this list that's been keeping me far away from all the news, and we'll get to that in a minute. So moving on from games on your phone, I've got a couple games on console. Most of them are on the Nintendo Switch, to be completely honest, because it's been my go-to lately, and I think a lot of people have the Switch. Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch is an incredible video game. Really, you can explore that game for hours. I've been playing it since it came out pretty consistently, and that's 3 years ago as of this recording. So just with that in mind, it still blows my mind that I still have more to do in the game, and I still find new things on the map. It's just this vast experience that I think anybody can really get into. There's a lot of difficulty that can be found in the game, but you can also avoid it, and I think that makes it accessible as well. So also on the Nintendo Switch, released as of last week, you're probably playing it already, Animal Crossing New Horizons. This game is exactly what we all need right now. It's just an escape to a deserted island where you have animal friends. If you put hours of time into it, you get that back in a new store in the game or some new DIY projects that you can make, or you can just play it and just enjoy the scenery and have your friends over in the game, and that's kind of fun. You can get on a group call with them and have like a beach hangout, which sounds silly, but is also a great time. It's just this zen garden for your mind to go and just reset, and it's a calming game. It's good. It's just play Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you need to unplug, I think this is a great game for you to do that with. So beyond Animal Crossing, on the other side of the coin, we've got a game that lets you really get your hands dirty and you can get some aggression out. Doom Eternal just came out, and it's the sequel to 2016's Doom. The game's motto is rip and tear, and as you'll see from some of the trailer footage I'm showing, it lives up to that. You just go bonkers. You're killing demons who are trying to take over the earth. There's some parallels there. We don't have to go into it, but just know that if you need to let some aggression out, drop some money on Doom Eternal, and you'll have a lot of map to explore and a lot of ripping and tearing to do. And I think that's also what we all need right now, is just a contained place to let out some anger and move on with our night. So this last suggestion is actually a bit of an edge case. It's on all the consoles that I know of. It's on PS4, Switch, Xbox, PC as well. It's called Forager. As much as you put into it, you get back. There's no ending, but there's also really only a beginning. You start and you're this character and you have a pickaxe and there's a tree, you break the tree, you build stuff with the wood you get, you build more stuff with the stones you find, and then all of a sudden you have this booming empire of things that are just created. And the point of the game really is to complete all the feats, but you can just keep building on what you have, and I found it very fascinating that I was continuing to play this game. There's almost no reason to move things forward as far as the story goes, so you just play it. It sounds so simple, but it starts so simple, but it ends so complicated. All right, so that's my quick list of games that you should try if you haven't already, and it might help you pass some time in a productive way, I think. Anyway, this is all based on my opinion, so if you don't agree, then that's just because you have different games you like, so which is great. The moral of that whole story is right now is the best time to find games that really make you feel good to play. and share experiences with other people. I think that is clutch right now. And that sort of brings me to my next point, kind of. I just wanted to start by saying thank you for anybody who's ever watched my videos. I'm gonna keep doing that, especially now. I need my own outlet is creating and talking about the stuff I love, and you know, to be able to do so on the internet. I think we're very lucky right now to have that. There is something to be said about how our communities can come together online, and I feel very proud to have at least a few of you around to try to help and hang out with and, I don't know, share my thoughts with. So I really do appreciate your time. Just as far as my consistency has gone, I have seen results personally and also in my numbers that every week I upload a video and I'm not going downward, which is great to see. And that's something that, you know, I struggled with. I struggled with that with the gym, I struggled with that in my career, and I struggle with that creating. So consistency is one of those things that I'm building into my life, and just seeing some folks show up and enjoy my videos and have some thoughts, and some thoughts more than others. Honestly, I'm very excited to see these conversations starting about Metal Gear Survive and all these things. It just makes me feel really good, and it's really good for me to know that consistency leads to something. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. My goals with the channel right now are just to keep on putting out content that I feel proud of. That's why I'm re-recording this video. And thank you for inspiring me to do my best work and say things in the way that they sound in my head as best as I can to a camera. I just want to end this video by asking you to be safe, be smart. I love you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week with another video.